Okay.
Just realized I'm wearing the exact same outfit I was last time I was on here.
That's alright. I doubled up so many outfits in these 65 episodes.
Yeah, I'm definitely doubled up by now. I think I've worn this thing probably.
Like, when you gonna kick that fat redneck and that camo off your shit? So they're gonna be like, kick that fat redneck and that camo off your shit. Oh,
This is episode.
You ready to go get in the crawl space, man?
yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Oh, not in this hoodie.
Yeah.
This is my going out hoodie right here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably owe you some clothes, man.
Oh, you're good, man. You're good.
That last one we did, I literally took all the clothes and just right in the trash can. I wasn't even going to fool with them.
I forgot about mine because it was raining, so I didn't take mine until the next day. I just put an air freshener in my truck. As soon as I opened the door, it was just, whew. That smell could have punched you in the face.
Shoot.
So I set them out on a dolly in front of my house, and I don't even think fire could take them things out. You can clearly see where my knee pads were too on the pants. That's what
She
had
just
me
called
cracking
me
up.
back. She wanted me to go over there and put Polly down in the crawl space.
Tell her you need about a week worth of dry days.
I need 2 more guys.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit live now, just so you guys know.
I can hit it.
Okay,
I
that's
mean,
cool.
unless you really feel.
No,
bad.
I don't have to.
I mean, I just don't. I feel bad if you have to. You have to like hold it while you walk all the way over and like sit down and get ready.
Don't mess this up either.
I know. I'm not gonna.
This is a big job. This is a big
Serious
show.
business.
This is going
This is
live.
real
Fox 5
business.
News. Fox 5 News.
I handle millions.
Surprised I didn't have to shave for this.
Are you sure you don't want me to stand?
All right. Now you guys are gonna be sharing the mic, so kind of like some old school, rock and roll. Don't be scared to get close to each other. Get up on the mic a little bit,
Scoot in.
I'm going to go with the Ben Kwan thing.
Okay.
Do you want to just do the Jackson's flank situation?
Sounds great.
Since you know a little bit more about what they're doing.
Yep, I can totally do that.
And then you can lead right into the interview then.
So that
We'll just roll from there.
equally sounds as fantastic.
And then we'll just use that weird vibe we have to know when to ask the questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, are we live?
No.
Alright, go live real quick.
All right.
Let's go live for a second before
Let them catch up and let everybody get on and get acquainted.
Hello.
And this is episode 65.
65.
I lose count
cannot
every
wait.
week.
4 more, and we're gonna have the greatest episode of all time.
What's in 4 episodes?
Oh, you do the math on that one, Thomas.
I'm hip.
I can do math. I'm sorry. My math is back.
Your math is back. That's good. But I'm ready to do this thing. Are you ready?
Yeah, man, I'm ready to do this thing. I was gonna get the volume pulled up and get everything silly.
All the gadgets.
All the gadgets right. All right, let's go ahead and kick this thing off.
It's the intro to the 5-4 show. All the info that you do not know, from the stuff outside the 5-4 to the local news is on our show.
Hey, I'm Thomas.
And I'm Ryan, and this is the 540 show.
It's right up your alley, man.
I'm digging it.
Yeah, you're gonna love this.
It's a new sound since last time.
More things change, the more to stay the same. That's what I've always heard, and I believe it's true. New life, yet another wife, now about to.
Welcome to the 540 show. This is episode 65. We have some new music coming in. That is Jackson's Flank. We will talk more about them as the show goes on. Somebody that we're working with here at Fast Track Studios. As always, I'm with my guy Thomas.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? And welcome to another episode of the 540 show. This is episode 65. Yeah.
Sounds like some Bon Jovi type music.
Yeah, it's some good stuff. It's actually surprisingly relatable to me. What I compared it to yesterday.
I have no idea.
That's good. But this episode is sponsored by Ben Kwan, Fredericksburg Realtor, the real estate professional If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, contact your realtor at 540-842-2830. And like Ryan said, this music is Jackson's Flank, man. It's some good stuff. They're coming out of Fredericksburg, Virginia, and White Oak specifically. Where is White Oak at?
That is up 17 in Stafford.
That is up 17 in Stafford.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
I kind of know what I'm talking about a little bit.
There you go. Well, on the vocals and lead guitar, there's David Jett. We got on guitar, there's Ronnie Dixon. Bass, there's Dino Ramone, and then Devon Thompson on the drums. So make sure that you guys check them out at facebook.com/Jackson's Flank Music, and you can also go on Twitter at Jackson's Flank and check out what they got going on.
Bam. And we do have some special guests in studio with us right now. Dylan Schultz and Ryan Sullivan are here. Everybody say hello to them.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
And they are in to talk about something that you may or may not know a lot about. I'm going to go with you don't know anything about it. But that is pest control.
Appreciate that.
Yep. So why don't you guys let them know what company you're here with and what you got going on?
My name is Ryan Sullivan. I'm the owner of Helping Hands Pest Control. I do everything from spraying your house to checking out your crawl space, your attic. I do insulation, crawl space insulation, anything that pretty much involves bugs and dirt, I'm there to do it.
Not a job that a lot of people would say that they want to do, but this guy seems really excited about it. And he said he used to make the commute to DC, correct?
Yeah.
And you did it. You did some pipe work up there.
Yeah, I did that for about 4 years.
Yeah. So you came a long way from that.
Yeah.
So that's a neat story. So
So how'd you get going? How'd you get started up with starting your own pest control company?
When right out of high school, we were out one night, and a guy, Josh Wright, we went to school with at Massaponax. He said that he had a job opportunity for me, and I went up and talked to a local company here, and they hired me. I didn't know anything about pest control. I just thought, I just kind of walked in like the movies and kind of, sprayed everything. But I figured out there was a lot more to it. Learned the business, and I actually enjoyed helping people out. And I wanted to do my own thing. There were some things in the industry that I wanted to change, and I started my own. And here we are today.
Cool. What were those couple things that you wanted to change in the industry?
A lot of things I felt like had a time restraint on them. People are paying for a service, and I'm not going to collect money from somebody and give them a 15-minute service. I wanted to really take the time and address the problem. And also with my business, when I meet people, they end up becoming part of my family almost, and I always tell people everybody needs a bug guy in the family. And, I know their kids' names, their birthdays, their dogs' names, I give their dogs treats,
That's awesome.
Things like that.
So that's what really separates you from your competitors, is that they become a part of the family, feel that you really know what's going on with them, and you have a genuine interest in helping them.
Oh yeah, for sure. I can't tell you how many Christmas cards I got this year, in the mail. And the the personalization of the business. I text people and Merry Christmas, to their kids, or a little gift basket to every one of my customers. It's growing now, so it might be a little smaller Christmas gifts, but. That's what really differentiates me.
Cool, awesome, man. So what all services do you offer, like inside the home and outside the home? Because I know pests can be a problem outside as well as inside.
He just said he'd even feed your dog, man. The guy can do everything.
yeah.
Jack of all trades, right there.
That's right. So outside the home specifically, what services do you offer?
All right, so termite treatments. Every house. Ben Quan will tell you this. Anybody in the industry that's selling a house has to have a termite inspection. I'm doing those for realtors. Termites around the house, that treatment is a one-time treatment. Usually it lasts 7 to 10 years. This time of year, mosquitoes are a big thing. When you're playing on Dylan's cornhole boards, you don't want to be getting ate up by mosquitoes. So I offer a 100% guarantee on mosquito treatments. That picks up in March and usually ends in about November. And also just a full wildlife, squirrels, raccoons in an attic. I can get up there and exclude those.
Oh yeah.
And like I said, crawl spaces, moisture issues. Moisture issues cause pest issues. So,
Right.
I'm taking care of that also. So
you're taking care of any
Yeah.
problems that's going on.
I'm trying to.
We'll kill all your deer for free.
We got somebody.
There you go.
We got somebody on here that says, "Do you guys get rid of spouses?"
Spouses, no, man. The two-legged pets they're too hard to
The
get.
two-legged pets.
That's funny.
good stuff,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, that's perfect.
So Dylan has been involved in the Helping Hands Pest Control. So what have you been doing, Dylan? How have you been a helping hand to help Helping Hands Pest Control?
Well, getting dirty, number one.
Getting dirty,
That's for
nice,
sure.
nice.
No, I get laid off. I work asphalt, as I think I told you guys last time. And I basically just put a thing on there. I was looking for some side work. I know how to do a little of this, a little of that, and just like the name and Susie sent out a helping hand to me. And yeah, it's been a wrap ever since. We've been crawling around crawl spaces, pulling out insulation. He's been spraying, teaching me actually a lot about, the whole process, what to look for, what not to look for. If this is okay, that's okay, yada, yada, yada. And it's fun.
It's cool.
Love walking out with cash in hand.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's a good
yeah.
day.
There
That's
you
a good
go,
day
there
in
you
my
go.
book. That's a good day.
Yeah. So where do you guys travel to do your work? Is it just the Fredericksburg area, or where do you guys go to?
No, I'm really from Richmond to North Stafford. I usually don't go too many places past North Stafford.
Okay.
If there's a certain case, somebody really needs a hand and some other companies haven't been able to take care of it, I will travel a little farther. But North Stafford's pretty much my cap as far as north I go. South is Richmond.
South is Richmond.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
So that's a good 70 between Richmond and about 70 miles.
Yeah, it's about
So-
70 miles. Yeah.
So that's
yeah.
a good. And you are down in Ruther Glen. Is that where your shop is currently?
Yeah, well, actually, I just bought a new house, and I'm actually gonna be building me a garage here pretty soon.
Okay.
And it's gonna actually be stationed in Louisa County.
Awesome.
But yeah, so that's where we're at for right now.
Cool. What would you say is your favorite part of your job of pest control? Do you have a favorite part?
Yeah. My favorite part, I mean, honestly, is helping people. I just helped a couple. They were a little, unfortunate, in their situation, and I got rid of roaches for them. And a little 4-year-old ran up and hugged me, and it's like, I mean, a lot of times being in the industry I'm in, you're kind of like a step on almost. People don't really think about what all we do, and having that little girl hug me and saying thank you for, I haven't seen a bug in a couple months, or it reminded me that's why I'm in the business, to help people.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. Yeah, because anybody that's dealt with bugs, you just want them gone. Like, you want them
Yeah.
gone so bad.
Facts.
Yeah.
And,
Because
yeah.
like Ryan said before we got started, we dealt with a bed bugs issue in one of our first apartments that we all moved out.
Terrible situation.
We don't want to throw this specific place under the rug or under the bus right now,
But it was just a terrible situation.
but
Nothing we could do.
it rhymes with Schwellington Schwoods. But
I mean,
it
you
was.
can put two and two together.
But it was we had a great time living there. But those bed bugs, and wow, they were crazy. And it was a life altering experience, man. And it was.
Yeah.
I wish I knew you back
And you
then.
probably
Yeah,
half the
yeah.
time don't even know they're there, until, like we said, we'd see a couple, but then we found out that there was a bigger problem.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a worst part to your profession? What's the worst?
Man, I'll be completely honest. I hate snakes.
Okay.
I do
can
not
relate
like
to there.
snakes.
I can
I'm
relate.
fine when they're outside, but when I'm in a crawl space and there's a snake in there and they're eye level with me,
Oh yeah,
I
no.
don't really want to be in there.
Yeah.
There's some parts. Also some bed bug jobs. Bed bugs are very easy to take back home.
Mhm.
They're not my favorite to do, but a lot of my business is bed bug work because pretty much anything over the counter you can buy for bed bugs isn't gonna work.
Yeah.
And it's a dirty job.
Yeah.
So,
So what's some of the worst jobs you've worked, or the worst crawl spaces you've been in and stuff like that? Is there anything that stands out?
I could probably let him speak on this one.
What you got, Dylan?
Man, it was literally the last one we did. And okay, first of all, let me just go ahead for the viewer. Y'all know how big I am. I'm not exactly the smallest guy. The crawl space door was about yay big, so we had a military crawl in there first off, and I guess just the way that they set this place up and the way that the house was set, everything just kind of sloped into the middle, and we had just so happened to have about 5-6 days of rain. And not to mention, as soon as you pull up and see about 3-4 cats scurry out of there, it's like, okay, we know what's going to be under there now. And between the smell and just the random just sticking your hand in a puddle of water, hopefully it was a puddle of water.
Yeah.
It was rough, but me and Ryan here, we knocked it out about what did you say, like 4 or 6 hours, something
yeah,
like that.
for about 6 hours or so.
Right as soon as the rain started falling. So I mean, that was perfect timing. But
You find anything good in there?
We saw some snake skins around the pipes and
Oh,
things like that, but
man.
it's still a little cold, so
that's
Yeah.
incentive to start hanging pretty fast when you're hanging up that insulation.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't
Oh no,
mean-
you good, man?
I got a listener viewer question for you, man. How the hell do you get rid of spiders? How do we do that?
Spiders, man. Usually, I put people on it's a IPM service, integrated pest management. So you're not just coming in and soaking the house in chemicals, but you're hitting all the entry points around the home. Keeping a constant barrier around the home. The stuff I spray is all safe for dogs, kids, pets, and you're pretty much just keeping that barrier to eliminate the spiders. And also, one thing that may differentiate me from another business is I do 100% guarantee free callback. So
Awesome.
if they do see a spider, they call me, I come back and
You're on the way.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So,
That's
yeah.
amazing. So, and I guess this would be a good question next, because the summertime is right on the way.
Right around the corner.
This is right when the ants start coming around. What advice can you give to homeowners or anyone in apartments if you live in a trailer, a shack, a shed, wherever? What can I do to protect my home going into the summer for these spiders, these ants?
I would say the biggest thing is cleanliness, man. I mean, when you do your dishes, you do your dishes right away. You know, I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've been called out to a place and I get there and there's a trash bag sitting beside the door. Or cereal bowls that have been there for 2 weeks. Well, it's hard to get rid of ants, or you're driving them in.
Yeah.
The main thing is cleaning up. Ants have a pheromone they leave behind, and once one ant gets in there, they leave that pheromone and they just keep coming.
Okay.
So definitely, you're keeping your counters spick and span, 409, whatever you got to do. That breaks that pheromone up, and it also, you're gonna have a whole lot less problems with that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Well, where can everybody reach you at? What's the main phone number that we can call to contact you when? Because I know I got spiders at the house, and I know that I'm gonna be picking up the phone as soon as I get there. So what number can I call you on at Helping Hands Pest Control? Let me know.
540-907-5426.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. And do you have a Facebook site, Instagram, Twitter, anything on social
Facebook,
media?
Instagram. I'm pretty much everywhere. Google. You can find me pretty much anywhere. You just type in Helping Hands Pest, I'm gonna pop up.
Cool.
And you'll also see the ratings. The ratings are pretty
Are
good.
big,
so far.
yeah.
That's,
Absolutely.
That's one thing that's helping me out big time.
That's good, because good ratings, they go very, very long way. And it's a really funny thing that my marketing guy was telling me, that this guy down in Florida created a fake company that wasn't even real, had enough people rate it high enough to where it was the #1 rated company on Google for a month. And this company technically did not exist. So ratings mean everything right now. So that's awesome.
It's a big
Well,
thing.
this rating is legit, and I can vouch for these guys. So
Yeah,
if you need a
absolutely.
word of mouth kind of deal, I got you. These guys, they'll take care of your pest control and anything else you need like that. So make sure you contact them. Thanks for coming.